LeBron James and Luka are just way too smart for the NBA. I mean, watch this play here by LeBron, finding Rui wide open. And how does this start? How does this initiate? Well, the first thing that we notice here, if we go back, let's just go back one more second. So you're going to see LeBron James come up. He's got a mismatch here if he's on the perimeter with Alperen Sengun. And what we're going to do is get him the ball. Now, the Rockets smartly kind of switch this, send Sengun over, and then have Jabari Smith kind of come and pick up. But what you're going to notice is they're going to give LeBron James the middle of the lane, right? That open floor in the middle. They don't want him going baseline to go post up and draw a double team. So they say, okay, you can have the middle of the floor. Now, again, that is the stupidest thing you can do because he just outsmarts you. He knows how to beat you using his mind. So as he drives in, we're going to have Rui Hachimura down here in that dunker spot, which basically is just that low post either side, right? But we also have Dorian Finney-Smith in this right corner. So as LeBron drives into the lane, he's actually going to do the unthinkable, right? He's going to manipulate this defense by looking over to the corner, getting Alpi to rotate over there, right? Dylan Brooks overcommits way too early, jumps before the ball is even out. And now look at this, LeBron no-looks it over to Rui, who gets a wide open dunk. And now this is huge. They're only up by 3 with 2 minutes left to go in the game. And I'm telling you, these dudes are just outsmarting NBA teams. Tonight, they shot the ball pretty horribly, but they were still able to combine for like 15 assists in this game and just played some great basketball. So what we're going to do is break down exactly how LeBron James and Luka were able to beat the Rockets with their mind. All right, here's a really good block here by LeBron James, pretty much putting the nail in the coffin. So first thing that we notice is we have LeBron James on Alpi, right? I mean, having LeBron James as your big at times is so glitchy, and I'll show you exactly why. So we have that matchup. You're going to see Fred VanVleet try to initiate a switch, and that is exactly what we get here, right? So Alpi sets this screen. We're going to get VanVleet to that corner. We're going to initiate that switch, getting a mismatch on Austin Reeves with Alpi. So, right, they have this post. LeBron James understands what they're trying to do. They're trying to get a quick 2, get another foul, and hope the Lakers miss a shot, right? So Alpi, when he gets this ball, is going to fake a pass over to that corner to kind of clear out LeBron, right? Fakes a little pass. LeBron jumps back to the corner. Now, Alpi thinks that he was able to buy enough time to spin to the opposite side of the floor and initiate not a wide open layup, but a mismatched layup on a guard. LeBron James, again, knows exactly what he's doing, right? So as he spins in, the dude's already jumping, sends this thing out of bounds, almost saves it. But guys, LeBron James knows exactly what you're thinking 5 seconds before you even do it, right? So when you try to get and score on this mismatch off the switch, just know, LeBron James, he knows what you want to do. All right, here's a smart play by Luka. So we're going to generate this high pick and roll. You're going to see Amen Thompson try his best to get quickly over this screen. But the one thing Luka does is never takes his foot off that gas pedal. Once he gets off this corner, he initiates a quick switch onto Alpi, a slower, not as athletic defender as Amen Thompson. And once we get that initial switch, look how smart Luka becomes. So first thing we notice is we get Amen Thompson in what you call jail, right? This is basically essentially an NBA term for getting your main defender stuck behind you and not allowing them to re-garner that position back in front. So again, you're going to see the defense start to stagger over from this strong side corner from both sides, right? But you see this main one-on-one with Alpi, and this is beautiful. Luka loves these situations. He's going to split the defense here. Watch him go up with his right hand, but use that left to kind of fight off the block here by Alpi. Unbelievable job. There's just nothing you can do here. There's nothing you can do. Once he gets that initial step on his main defender and generates that mismatch, you're done. You lost. You can't do anything about it. He's so crafty in the paint, and he shows you why right there. Now, I actually want to go back early to the third quarter because that fourth quarter, man, this was a playoff atmosphere. It was very a dogfight, a rock fight, I guess you could say, man. It was a lot of defense, and which is huge. This team needs these games. The Rockets are a great team, man. They're a very tough team. So right here, let's go back to this third quarter, see how they reacted early, right? So we're going to get what you call a DHO. Now, this stands for a dribble handoff. We're starting with Jackson Hayes. As he hands this ball off to Luka coming off this thing, we want to set a really tough screen, and then right when this guy switches, we want to roll the basket, right? We want to roll immediately to the basket, and that's what they do. So, boom, set the screen. We see a double team initially. Luka gets his ball out quickly, right? Because when you initiate that double team, essentially, now you're playing 4-on-3 basketball with the numbers. So, as Jackson Hayes drives in, he could clearly hit LeBron in this corner, but he says, listen, I'm a dog, right? Throws it down. Should have been an and one. Was an and one. Absolute threw it down. Again, look at this play. Nice dribble handoff. Immediately roll right to the basket. Quick pass by Luka. Generate not only strong side, but weak side rotation from the entire team. And then, oh man, that's why I love Jackson Hayes. And I remember at that deadline when they weren't able to get Mark Williams, everyone was like, oh, I don't know if Jackson Hayes can do it. Nah, man, this dude is a dog. All right, another genius play here, and whenever you have a guy like Luka and LeBron to take attention off your other teammates, it's amazing, right? Now, before we get any further into the film, hit the like button if you want more Lakers breakdowns, but more importantly, comment down below P2. Not only does this help me understand that you guys like the videos, like the content, but you want more, right? And if we get enough, we're going to continue to post the Lakers throughout the season, but more importantly, man, the playoffs right around the corner. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Also subscribe, man. It is free. It doesn't cost anything to join the family. Like I said, man, unlimited Lakers content all year. Probably gonna drop another one tomorrow night, so join the family. All right, here we go. So we initially had this pick and roll with Dorian Finney-Smith and Luka. Coming off this thing, we get the big man to overcommit to the switch. We then roll Dorian out to that three-point line. That obvious guard is going to hedge over, try to initiate that double team. And because this Lakers team has so many guys that demand doubles off high pick and rolls, what happens is you start to play a lot of 4-on-3 basketball as a defense. So right here, you put Dillon Brooks in a really tough spot where he's covering point A, but also covering point B. And all we're going to do here is force him to commit one way, kick the other way, right? We're just going to play with his head. Fake a shot, he goes back, kick over LeBron, he goes back, kick it right back, wide open. Look at all that separation here. The defense needs to rotate so much quicker than that, because if you don't, you're going to give up open threes. I mean, Alpy, what are we doing? You need to be all the way up here already. You have to be. And if you're not, this is what they're going to toy with you like your food. And that's what they do here. Dorian hits a great shot, great ball movement. I love it. Now, I also want to give a big shout out to Dorian, Gabe Vincent, man, all the role players, even Rui didn't have the greatest night tonight. But when Luka and LeBron struggle to score, these guys step up, man, and they stepped up in a big way. Look at this one. In transition, this will be the last one we break down. So again, if you want that part 2, let me know. We can drop it tomorrow. But as Luka takes his ball up the floor, we're going to roll to the basket. We're going to get Gabe Vincent over to that weak side corner, because we know all of the attention on this defense is getting down into the paint. So as we dump it down here to Dorian, we're going to create that weak side rotation, not only from the top side by the big, but also that weak side Corey and Tari Eason. And again, this entire team has a great understanding of the game, knowing when we see multiple guys around us, there's someone open. So he initiates these defenders to overcommit, right? Kick out to Gabe Vincent, who was unbelievable. Look at this closeout opportunity by Steven Adams. Great hustle. But man, I mean, this dude Steven goes into the front row to close out, which is, dude, you got to give him credit. I like Steven Adams a lot. And this is some real hustle here by Steven Adams. But look at this shot by Gabe Vincent, man. Just absolutely stupid the way this man plays ball. And as you know, I remember a couple years ago when he took on the Celtics, man, the dude was demoralizing. So we're going to end the video here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe. Lakers win. A very tight game, 104-98. Hit the like button, subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.